Здравейте, аз съм Петър от БГ Наука и с мен е Толга и Йълдъръм от Space Camp в Турция, където много български ученици и деца посещават всяка година, учейки, преживявайки нови неща, свързани с астрономията и умения, които остават за цял живот. Ще си говорим за самия Space Camp в Измир и как учениците и българските участници там преживяват и научават за астрономията и за живота.
First, thank you for this interview, and can you say for the Bulgarian audience who you are and what the organization you present?
First of all, I would like to thank you. You are more than welcome, and I would like to thank you so much. You are hosting me here. My name is Толга Йълдъръм. I'm director of Space Camp Turkey. I have been working for Space Camp Turkey since the beginning. It means that 23 years I have been working for Space Camp. My major is astronomy. I have also other post degrees and other majors. I had a lot of different positions at Space Camp Turkey. Right now I have been working as director of Space Camp Turkey.
Can you say also about your background education? Why you go in that field? Why not something else?
Years ago, when I made an interview in the TV, Turkish TV, they asked me similar question. Why did you pick astronomy? My major is astronomy. And my mom watched that TV show and she loved so much. My answer was this. I grew up in a small city which is called Gümüşhane. It is in the middle of valley. And I thought later, I think it was the only escape from that small city was sky. So maybe that's why I picked major astronomy as major and finally my chance met with Space Camp and I started to work Space Camp Turkiye.
And tell us more about the program. What is Space Camp Turkey and for who is that program?
Yeah. First of all, I said Turkey. I would like to correct myself and would like to share same information with you. Turkey started to use Turkiye instead of Turkey, but time to time I got used to say Turkey. Sorry about that. Our name is Space Camp Turkiye. Since couple months we started to use Turkiye like our government decided. So if I say Turkey, just forgive me about it because I got used to it. So Space Camp Turkiye opened June 12, 2000. There are two space camps all over the world. One of them is in Huntsville, Alabama. Other one is very close to your country in Turkey, in Izmir. So far we hosted over 300,000 kids from 60 different countries. And we have several different programs, starting from 2 hours program to 6-day programs or customized other space adventures programs. It may reach to 10 days. We hosted many kids from many different countries and we have experience to deal with different children, different nations because it may vary, it may change. And we also have experience to different education systems. And so far we are doing a great job with all students coming from all over the world. From Canada to China, we hosted kids all over the world, I can say.
And these programs, how long continue? How many weeks or months?
We have 2 days programs, like I said, 2 hours program and 6-day programs. Most of Bulgarian kids comes to 6-day programs. Actually, this is my maybe 15th time to visit Bulgaria, Sofia, and many other cities I visited. We started relations in 2003. I can say for the first time when I came here, I came by bus. And we spent great effort to create network in Bulgaria, and so far we hosted many kids from Bulgaria. When Bulgarian kids come to Space Camp Turkey, they are coming for 6-day programs. Do you want me to
Say
explain?
more about their experience. What
their
do you make?
In the facility we have astronaut simulators, and we are the only organization have space shuttle in this region, at least in Europe, Middle Asia, I can say. And when they come to Space Camp Turkey, children doesn't have Bulgarian team or German team, whatever team. We divide them to teams. Every team includes maximum 16 kids from their age level, similar age level, because it is very important to have similar age level according to educate them properly. And we also pay attention to gender balance when we create team. When they come Space Camp Turkey, we train them on multi-axis trainer, 5 degrees of freedom simulator, or they act like a team. They send astronauts in space and bring them back. So one of the team, like I said, we don't call them as German whatever team. We call them like Sun team, Mercury team, so on. Let's say one part of the Sun team stays in the ground control office. A part of them works in space shuttle. Rest of them works in ISS. 3 groups, subgroups, work together to take space shuttle into space and bring it back. So they learn many things at the same time while they are using spacecraft, space shuttle, like team management, teamwork, crisis management, time management, many things together. Because at Space Camp Turkey, they experience and they learn. Instead of them to have like, we don't say, okay, right now we are going to have time management lessons. Let's do some time management activities. They live it, they feel it in their blood, so they learn and they go to their countries with that information. For example, during that activity, we create crisis problems. They need to recognize that problem. They need to find solution that problem. They need to solve that problem. They have to inform proper person to they solve that problem. So this is a sort of circle of crisis management. Yes, we focus on children, but we have also adults campers at Space Camp. So this space shuttle mission especially helps company managers, employees to improve their time management skills, like crisis management skills. How they improve their time management skill? We have books which is called scripts. Each of them have their own books, and they need to obey time to take space shuttle in space, operate over there, and bring it back on time. So they need, everybody has their role to make it on proper time. So while they are having fun, while they are learning about space, they are also learning about time management. They are, like I mentioned, they are learning about crisis management. They also learn about professionalism, because every children has or adult has headsets with microphone, and all microphones are on, and our counselor observe them. Of course, we train them before they make action. So when they make a mission, they don't need to talk with each other unnecessarily. Yeah. So our counselor observe them if they act professionally. It means that if they start to read their piece on time, if they make their duties on time, and if they communicate with each other properly, or if they just chit-chat with each other. Because all of them have microphone and headsets. Of course, we warn them, but also we evaluate them. At the end of the week, we pick the best team, and they receive award, something like that. They receive awards, mission patches.
Okay, and there are a lot of education programs around the world. What is more special about Space Camp Turkey, and also what the benefit of the students after that?
You're right, there are a lot of educational programs all over the world, but there are 2 space camps all over the world. And most of educational facilities are daily visiting. At Space Camp Turkiye, they are staying in our facility. It also helps children to improve themselves in a self-esteem. They become self-sufficient. They need to make their beds by themselves. Okay. We don't help them. We don't let their parents to come and make their beds. And they need to take shower on time. They need to go to bed on time. So it helps them to improve their personality. Today I was talking with one of my colleagues in CCTA. She told me that when I took Bulgarian kids to Space Camp Turkey, they were speaking little English, but when they came back, they said, okay, we need to improve our English. It doesn't just help children to improve space knowledge. Yeah. So it helps children to learn how to work as team members. They also have chance to be leader. They can show up their abilities to others. During especially 6-day programs, we have special events nights. We are expecting all children from different nations to share their culture with others. This is our another aim. We are not just, if we compare with other organizations, we are not just trying to teach children about space. We are not just trying to have astronauts, cosmonauts, whatever, or scientists. We are helping children to improve in different ways. We use space as just tool, and which is one of the best, I can say, tool for children, because it takes attention all the time. Space. Everybody would like to be astronaut or pilot, right? Yeah. So it is very. It makes our major difference between others and us. Accommodated programs, and we are using space as a glue to bring nations together.
It's a great glue.
It is. Yeah. It is. Like I said, we hosted over 300,000 from over 60 different nations. We didn't have any problems, and some children came from different nations. They have problems with each other, but when they came to Space Camp Turkey, they understood. They don't have any difference. So they are futures leaders. Also, we consider them as futures leaders. So they need to know each other.
This is great that you make space and that kind of science field, glue, how you say it, to bring together a lot of kids in different age and different backgrounds from different countries. It's unique opportunity. So everyone that have opportunity to apply, I read a lot of the essays, and I'm glad that I see a lot of motivated young kids that want to become great people.
Do you have some kind of kids that going to the program and become something close to the astronaut
Yeah.
or in the field?
There are a lot of samples. I cannot remember their names, but I'm 100% sure. Actually, some of them visited Space Camp Turkiye also. We hosted 26 astronauts at Space Camp Turkiye, and some of them were alumni, Space Camp alumni, not Space Camp Turkiye alumni, but Huntsville, the program in Huntsville, because they opened their Space Camp years before. But there is a Bulgarian girl who would like to be astronaut. After visiting Space Camp Turkey, we support her dreams much, and I'm hoping that she will make it. And there are a lot of examples, like after Space Camp Turkey visit, they wanted to be scientists. One of them, for example, in Netherlands, after visiting Space Camp Turkey, he started to work on. I mean, he was young child, but after Space Camp Turkey visit, he became working for ESA, European Space Agency, and there are a lot of samples. Children pick more science-related classes in their schools, so we have good influence on children to improve, campers improve about their lectures. When they stayed in a camp, so they learn how to organize themselves. I mean, they might not be scientists, astronauts, whatever, but parents will recognize the difference between before Space Camp, after Space Camp.
Yeah, it's very important to have that kind of experience with scientific proof methods and facility that you can enjoy it not only like wow, this is space rocket or space I don't know, simulation, but also thinking that okay, science make that happen, not just and it's unbelievable that it's so close to us, have that kind of thing.
When you were talking, it reminded me something. One of the children sent a letter to us. He was years ago, maybe 20 years ago, he sent that letter. He told us that when I came to Space Camp Turkey, when I act like flight director in the ground control office, I thought that I can manage it. I can do this. Even though he was a public school student, so some public schools are not very good in education. He said, even though our teachers didn't believe we can manage, but me and my friends, after Space Camp Turkey visit, we believed ourselves, and he was graduated from one of the best university microbiology department. Because of Space Camp Turkey's influence.
Yeah, I really believe that kind of infrastructures and education programs connecting science with other skills that you said, management, team collaborations and so on. It's really important to give that chance to kids to have a to can play it with that.
Definitely. We also have chance for the children. For example, they are learning about Newton's third law. Every action have equal and opposite reaction. But they are solving problem during the exams, but they don't know maybe, or they don't think about how it is used in space or on Earth. Yeah. Actually, they are using, but they don't recognize they use that principle. And we have 5 degrees of freedom simulator. It blows air to ground, and it's a sort of hovercrafting on the floor. So, like working in space. For example, if you would like to use screw something, you start turn. Or if you would like to move something, if you push in space, you move.
Yeah.
So when children use these simulators, they understand what does it mean, what does Newton's third law. So they make connection, how physics principles and how it works. So we are changing their mentality about living on Earth. For example, when I was talking, making presentation in schools or whatever, I was telling, okay, I'm walking here, so what kind of forces I'm using? They never think about it. I'm telling, okay, there is friction. Without friction, I cannot move. There is gravity. I'm pushing myself to ground. Without gravity, I cannot push myself ground. So I use my muscles. So it's biology. So we want them to think behind the scene.
Yeah, to make the connections of
Yes.
the things that they study with the real life.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think this is very important because now I see it everywhere that a lot of people, even they graduated years ago, they still don't know why they studied this science in school, why they study physics or biology. And we see it in the coronavirus epidemic. The whole world is suffer about that. People forget what they study, and I think that kind of programs is very important. I'm sure most of all the participants remember this experience for all their life. And
Definitely. Of course, we are not expecting every child or campers to be scientists or astronaut, whatever. Space camp doesn't have such aim. They also have fun during that visit. Like I mentioned, we have special event nights. For example, if you play piano, playing piano to front of 190 kids, it would be motivate that child to be a pianist in the future. And we have also barbecue night on Friday night, so they dance together, they learn from each other. It is very rare, but some children, when they come, they cry, they become homesick. Of course, we convince 99% of them to stay at space camp. And especially such students, they cry when they leave. So they would like to stay more. And they never forget. I met a lot of students. I'm traveling all over the world and visiting many schools. They always remember, and right now we are making like interviews with students, older students, to hire them as an employee or meeting with other people in their professional life. Somehow they say, I have been there. I wanted to come space camp, but I couldn't come. We have such memory in people's mind after 23 years. So it's big number. 23 years in such quality, such educational level. We kept our facility, our training program, and everybody loves.
Great.
As I mentioned, there are several programs at Space Camp Turkey, 2 days, 5 days, 6 day programs, customized programs. But we have also year-long programs, which is called Partner School Science Program and Future Explorers Program. They have also very much educational importance for the schools. Like I mentioned, I visited Bulgaria for the first time in 2003, I guess, and we started relations with Bulgaria since then. 20 years.
20.
20 years. Oh my God.
20 years.
20 years. When we were talking with her, I told her I visited almost every cities in Bulgaria to visit schools. So, so far we hosted over 1,300 kids from Bulgaria, and they received, we are giving awards to one of the best students of that week. 30 of them received awards, which is a very big number as a country after Turkey, because most participants coming from Turkiye. It is the only foreign country I can say reached that number. And we have really good relations in past 20 years. Of course, I cannot forget contribution of Creative Center for Training and Mr. Alexander Angelov. We established such a beautiful network and good cooperation in past 20 years. And Bulgaria also, Bulgarian schools are doing great job. And at Space Camp Turkiye's staff, Bulgarian students have different, I'm not different view, I mean they love Bulgarian students so much. I'm not telling this to be
Yeah.
here from bottom of my heart. Bulgarian kids are very well known in Space Camp Turkiye, well-behaved students. And we have good relations with Bulgarian schools on PSSP and FEP, short name of the programs, Future Explorer programs and Partner School Science program, also very old programs, and they proved themselves also. With this program, we train children all year round about science-related topics, space-related topics, and they are meeting at Space Camp Turkey with other schools from different countries. We are not just providing this opportunity in Bulgaria. There are children from Lithuania, let's say, other countries, and we have special week which is called EPAL week, special week for Partner School Science program called EPAL week. Special program, I mean week for Future Explorer program is called Future Explorer Summit. So these programs participants meet other children at Space Camp Turkey. So we use video conferences. I know it is common using video conferences in pandemic, but I started to use video conference in Space Camp in 2002.
Wow, okay.
And we organized more than 150 video conferences with NASA. And right now, with these programs, two programs, we hosted more than 1,700 video conferences between schools. What we are doing this through video conferences, we are training students. We have educational packages for teachers and students at the same topic. Let's say children learn about mission patch. Okay? It is not that simple to have a mission patch. Astronauts design their mission patch by themselves, by the way. And we have document for teachers to teach about what is mission patch, what kind of educational background it has, and we are teaching about it through video conference. We are giving documents to schools. They are working by themselves, studying by themselves. Children make their own mission patch design according to their space activity. At the end, they present it to Space Camp Turkey's expert. Of course, in English. So they improve their English skill. And what kind of benefits they might have from mission patch? This is the simplest one. First of all, astronauts, when one of the astronauts came, we asked a question, what is the hardest part of your mission? He told us that hardest part of the mission was to make decision about mission patch with other astronauts, because they're supposed to leave their egos away and they have to make this design by themselves in a small place, but they have to mention about their mission properly. It has art, science, contribution, teamwork in just small mission patch. So we start our programs, Partner School Science Program and Future X program with mission patch. And there are many different educational activities during this program. We are teaching about also exoplanets. In our educational package, we always have fun. I mean, this is a sort of project-based learning. We are giving them some kind of exoplanets like Kepler A3, B5, whatever. And we are asking them to learn about those planets and to design a kind of life it can live on that planet.
Yeah.
And then we want them to present that life form to us. So they have to learn about that planet. They have to think about what kind of life form can be over there, and they need to improve their biology skill. And they need to learn about, like, say, atmosphere, what kind of influence on our body and that life form's body. And they, of course, they need to use their hands to make something to present us. So it is complicated. It looks simple, fun, and also they learn by doing.
Yeah, that's...
I believe that there is a saying, I believe it is said by Confucius, if I hear, I forget, if I see, I remember, if I do, I understand.
Yeah. Thank you for this conversation.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Знаете ли, че ние издаваме всяка година над 15 броя в PDF, свързани с науката в България и света? Част от броевете, които издаваме, са абсолютно безплатни и може да бъдат изтеглени от nauka.bg. Следвайте линка в описанието и вижте повече за самото списание. Абонамента ви дава достъп до абсолютно всички броеве, които сме издали до момента. Над 17 години ние популяризираме науката в България. Това е наша кауза и ние виждаме смисъл да продължаваме да го правим, защото има смисъл науката да стига до обществото. Всичко това, което се случва около нас, е наука. Вижте повече на nauka.bg.